Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the Wine Guild. This is an unscheduled day. This is Wednesday, not Thursday, obviously, but because of a conflict, I couldn't do it tomorrow. So I figured let's do it today since the wine was already published out there. We have the wine, and let's get it done. So I totally understand if everyone's not here. This isn't the regular time, but if you are here, I really am honored you are, and thank you for joining. So let me just say hello in the chat before we get started here. Hello, Gianni. Christopher, thank you for joining. Laura, how are you? Arlene. Adam. Tommy. Maureen. Excellent. So happy you're here. So we've got 11 people in the chat. Dean Do, thank you, buddy. Thank you for joining my sniper up in the crow's nest. Thank you for being here and watching everything. All right, so I don't have a video today like I normally do. I don't have the background video on the type of wine, and I do not have wine history because I wasn't prepared for today. So sorry about that, but I'll try to do some in the coming week and put them up. So we'll keep that tradition going, but don't have them for this show, unfortunately. So I'm going to pull up the link from my partner in crime here. All right, let's see here. Okay, the link is up there. Hi, Bambi. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. So while we're waiting for Stiggs, there he is. Hold on.
I think I'm in here.
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you. You hear me?
You're kind of low, but I do hear you.
Yeah, we got this back here a little bit.
That's better. That's better. Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you. So, there is the bottom. I do use this, even though it's a screw top, right?
It's a screw top. You still use it, yes, because it's to aerate the wine. It's so whether it's corked, whether it's screw topped, it still needs to be aerated.
Got that, crew? Are we pouring? Are you poured?
I have mine. Yeah, so pour yours. I have mine poured. So you go ahead and open yours and pour it. And while you do that, I'll show the wine again. So this is Burgas Albariño, and it's from Spain.
And it's
the region it is from Spain is something called Rías Beaches, I think I'm pronouncing. I don't know. Rías Beaches. And where that's located is in northwestern Spain, in a territory called Galicia. So it's this grape, the Albariño grape, which we'll talk about a little bit, is only grown really in Spain and in Portugal. It's not really grown anyplace else. They're starting to think about trying it other places, but that's the only place it's really grown. It's natural to the Iberian Peninsula there. That's where it grows. That's where they found it. And this one is 13% alcohol, no, 12% alcohol. So it's not that big of a deal in alcohol wise. In terms of the Albariño grape, it should be high in acidity. That's what we're going to think. We're going to hope. We're going to expect to have high acid in this, and it's going to be crisp. It's going to be that type of. That's what I'm told. I've never tasted it before. That it's going to be good with pairing seafood and spicy foods and stuff like that. And that some of the things we might taste are lemons, limes, pears, grapefruits, nectarines, and orange zest. That's what we might taste in this. And then sometimes they even say minerality. You'll get a taste of minerality and beeswax. I don't know what the hell beeswax tastes like, but that's what they say.
It was on the label. It was on the label.
Yeah.
It was on the tag.
Yeah. So we'll see what that is. See if we could determine if that works or that's true. And then cheeses that it usually goes with provolone, cream cheese. Believe it or not, they eat cream cheese like literally with this.
Oh wow.
Monterey Jack, Swiss, and feta. Those are the cheese they recommend for this wine.
I cut Gouda. I got hot pepper cheese. Anyway,
well, hot pepper is kind of like Monterey Jack.
Yeah,
right?
but I got Gouda here. I'm going with the Gouda.
Is yours chilled?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so wait a second. I'll be right back. I gotta get my chilled glass. Hold on.
All right, you can do that. Hey guys, what's going on? Let's see who's in the chat. Gianni, Adam, beeswax. That's interesting. Yeah, it's in my chapstick. Yeah, Arlene, Bambi. Yes, I'm everywhere. I'm YouTube all over the place. I'm on the YouTube skateboard. Thindu has entered the building. Hello there, Bella. Nice to see you. Gianni is here. Oh. Really? Looks like Gianni's tasting with us.
Oh, excellent.
He popped the bottle a half hour ago and let it sit.
Nice.
Christopher Toro. You got a lot of people in here. Nice amount of people. Mooch is here.
Great.
Hello, Mooch.
But Mooch, thank you for joining.
Nice.
This is nice for just an unplanned, this kind of last minute. So I appreciate everybody who jumped on. It's
my fault, guys. It is my fault.
This is your suggestion, not your fault. So look at how chilled my glass is.
Wow, that is chilled, man. Holy shit. Oh my God. Look at that. Wow.
I put it in the freezer. That's what I did because I forgot to chill this. So I put it in the freezer.
Okay. I chilled it.
So it's kind of light. It's very light colored,
Yeah.
kind of like a Coors Light look to it.
Yeah, it's light.
Not much in terms of legs.
No legs at all, man.
Yeah.
It goes quick, huh?
Yeah.
It does. It's really light, really thin.
Mm-hmm.
But it poured out thick through the
aerator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Mine's not too chilled. Okay. Yeah. John, that's fine. That's cool. Like I said, I taste it both ways because I've found that room temperature wine, you get more taste out of it. Even though the chilled wine might be the better way to drink it, I'm trying to get as many tastes as I can out of it. So I do it both ways.
Yeah.
All right. So let's smell it.
It's a mix of fruit, man.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a fruit medley.
That's really, you know what? It really smells like it reminds me, because smells are going to remind you of different things. It reminds me of being at the pool on a hot summer day, and then the chilled wine comes out, and you take a whiff of it, and you're anticipating the freshness of the drink. The drink is going to fresh you up. It's like lemon, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of orange, a little bit of tangerine type of.
You got it. It's nice though. Smells nice. Right. Let's go.
Let's see what it tastes like.
Strong fruit.
Citrus bomb. It's like a citrus bomb.
Yes, it is.
It's like all kinds of citrus going on in there.
All fruits at once. It is fruity. Yeah. It sticks to you. Like fruit.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It does have a strong fruit flavor, man. Wow.
And it's now I'm not getting, which I like about it, is I'm not getting that bitter taste at the bottom, at the back. You might get a bitter taste. I'm not getting it here, which I like. I don't like that bitter taste that you often get with white wines at the end. I'm not getting it, so that's good.
The grapefruit is a good indication.
Mm-hmm. Grapefruit, but not as tart as a regular grapefruit is. Like,
no, it has a hint.
It has a hint of it. Yeah, right.
Yep, you're kind of right, Gianni.
It's like really a refreshing wine. That's what this is. It's refreshing wine.
It's poolside wine.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You know, and it's funny because they have an official Albariño Day where everyone's supposed to drink Albariño in Spain, and it's August 1st. So it's in the middle of summer. That's the
Oh,
day that they're supposed to drink Albariño.
oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I'm going to try it. Since I have a room temperature glass, I'm going to try it with a room temperature and see how that works.
That's right. With strawberries and peaches. You're right, Gianni. It would be good with strawberries and peaches.
Yeah, yes. Now, with the room temperature, I'm getting more of a lemon, more of like so the temperature kind of tames the lemon, tames like the the tartness of the lemon, because that's what I'm getting with the room temperature version. I think I like this better chilled. Definitely better chilled.
I'm enjoying it. I would drink it poolside. I would not say, I can't wait to get my next bottle, like to go out to dinner or something like that.
I wouldn't eat this with dinner. I wouldn't drink this with dinner. What I would do is, like you said, this is like a Sunday afternoon, relaxing outside type of thing.
Yeah.
You just want to have something that's nice and refreshing. It's not something that I wouldn't pair this with food, even though they say you pair it with certain food. It's not something that I would ever do.
Yeah, right.
Interesting. And I don't eat spicy foods, but if you eat spicy foods, it'll be fine. It would be fine with that because it'll counter the spice. It'll counter the.
I do.
The heat.
I do. I put hot peppers on everything. Yeah.
But this would be good with that because it'll counter it.
Yeah.
Let me see what the cheese does to it. Let's see if it does anything. If it does anything, I don't know. Let's see.
Softens it.
It does.
Softens it a little bit. Takes it down a notch.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I have like these little, I cut pieces of like cream cheese because that's what they said.
Cream cheese. Cut pieces of Gouda.
It really does work well with the cream cheese, believe it or not. And like the cream cheese kind of like coats your palate and then takes the edge off. It takes the edge off of the wine.
It's actually good with this Gouda cheese too.
And Gouda is similar, right? Gouda is soft.
It's taking it down a notch. It's really making it smooth. The grape is interesting.
I'm going to see if there's any questions here.
So I went in the store. I was in the local store, and they had the grape, Albariño grape, in a different brand. It was $25 for the bottle.
Yeah, there's
the guy
different.
Says, "Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it." I said, "No, that's not the one I'm getting."
Yeah, yeah. This is a low end, cheaper wine, but you know what I mean. I always struggle with the spending more money than you have to. So this is $12, $12, $13, $14. I wouldn't, especially for a wine like this. This is a quaffing wine. It's a wine that you drink by the pool. It's not something that you're going to spend a lot of money on to take to dinner with you. So I wouldn't spend that $25 on this. Yeah, Mooch is speaking in Italian on here, so I can't tell what he's saying.
Yeah, Mooch is speaking in Italian.
Yeah.
I would not. I'm good with the wines that I get when I go to dinner. I got to be honest with you. $13, $14 bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy with that. If it's a big night, I'll get the Santa Margherita. Grigio. But other than that, I go with the regular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Hello, JJ.
Hi, JJ. Yeah, thank you for joining. Spanish. Listen, here's the thing about Spanish wines. I like them. I do like wines from Spain. I think Spain makes wines the right way. So I see Spain comparable to Italy and France in terms of European wines. So I always like them. I do like them. And their number one grape is Tempranillo, which is basically Sangiovese in Italy. So it's the same grape. They make most of their wines out of Tempranillo. So it's I would try it, JJ. I would look into the Spanish wines because they're a little bit cheaper, but they're good. They're not, they're not super cheap. You really want cheap, really cheap wines. Portugal has the cheapest wines around for some reason. I don't know why, but they're very, very cheap.
Do they have an overabundance of grapes there?
Maybe I don't really know. I mean,
Supply and demand want to move
supply and
product.
demand could be that too. Yeah, it could be because they've never caught on in America, so that they want to sell them, so they cheapen the prices. They want to get it going.
Yeah.
But yeah, because Portugal's famous for port, but they do over the past 15 years have been making regular wine. They traditionally did not do that. It was always fortified wines. That was what they did.
Wow.
So they moved into the regular wine. So there's not the market for it. So they have to have lower prices. If they gain a market for it, the prices will go up too, I think.
Yeah, it makes sense. Sure.
But listen, I think this one, here's what I would say about this wine. I would say that it's a good wine. It's a good wine for a purpose. This is not, I would not run out and buy it for, say, oh, I got to get this and hoard it. Not at all. But it's a wine for a purpose. For a summer wine, try it in the summer. I think you'd enjoy it. To just sit back, relax, have a glass in the afternoon. It'll refresh you when it's hot out. Just make sure it's chilled.
It's really good with the cheese. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's really good with the cheese. You need the cheese to break it. You do. It's that strong. It's that fruity. It's that strong. That cheese breaks it down beautifully. It really changes it.
Yeah.
But would you say sweet, bitter, dry? What are you calling this? Sweet, bitter, sweet?
I'm not saying it's sweet. I'm really not. I'm saying it's fruity.
It's really acidic. It's really acidic.
Fruity and acidic.
Yeah.
More so than sweet. It doesn't have like that sugar taste to it.
Gotcha.
Which is good. You don't want it sugar. You don't want a sugary wine. A sugary wine is gonna give you a headache. It's not something that you want. I mean, I know a lot of people do look for that and like it, but I never bought into that. I don't like it. I'd rather have the dry wines, and I'd rather have fruit though. I want to have a taste of a fruit in this, and there's plenty of fruits here. You could taste tangerine. You could taste grapefruit.
Everything.
You could taste lemon. Like there's it's an experience. Let's put it that way. So when you drink this wine, you're going to have an experience. Oh,
So
Big Bones. How you doing, buddy?
So on the label, it said powerful sense of, pineapple, mango, white flowers with a chalky overtone, subtle and round in the mouth, offering juicy tropical fruit flavor and a bracing tone of lemon.
Now,
Bracing note of lemon.
I don't know what a beeswax tastes like, but I don't get any of that.
My label doesn't have beeswax on it, but
no, that wasn't on the label. That was I looked it up online.
Yeah, description. Yeah,
but because I don't think this was oaked at all. I don't think this was put in oak barrels because I don't taste any of that. I don't taste any of the oak taste at all.
Yeah, good.
But listen, I would give it a thumbs up because would I buy it again? Yes. Would I run out and buy it right now? No, and hoard it. But I would buy it if I see it. If it's that type of, if I'm in that mood, I would buy this wine. I'd say, okay, this is a good wine I could buy. That's how I would look at it.
Look, I wouldn't buy it to hang around and have a drink at night. Just wine. I would say if we're having cheese crackers, a couple of pick-ons, like Gianni said, strawberries, things like that, I would get it.
Hey, Payne, thank you for joining.
He's editing. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I just appreciate you listening. That's awesome.
Working.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, that's what I do too. I mean, you know how many shows I listen to and I don't comment on because I can't. I'm working. I can't. But I put the shows on. I definitely
put it in my ear and I do my thing.
Yeah. So I think, guys, this is my first foray into the Albariño grape, and I think it was a positive to me. It's a positive. It's not something I'm repulsed by that way, which could very easily be.
Okay, it's good.
That could happen. So, and I like the idea that there's multiple flavors in it. That's kind of rare at times. A lot of times you just get bland.
Not a home run. It's not a strikeout. It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, it's like a base hit. It's not a home run. It's not an out, but it's a base hit.
It's a double.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Maybe we could steal second base. Get on and
Oh,
steal.
nice. That's all right. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I
Got a
mean,
good group, yeah. Nice group.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised with the cream cheese because I've never
That's
thought of that. Never thought
who
of
would
eating
even
cream cheese.
who would even think of that, right? We would never
Yeah.
think of that. Wow.
But that's good.
So Johnny's having hot super sud with it.
Well, that's probably good. You know, the contrast
Oh, wow.
to the heat is probably cool. It's probably a
That's
good
a nice
mix.
comment. That's
Yeah.
a nice comment from Payne.
Been looking forward to this. Wouldn't have missed it for. Oh, thank you, Payne.
Nice.
No, and like I said, Ralph said I thought this was Thursday. You're right, Ralph. The reason we did it today is because we wanted to get it in, but
Yeah.
it was going to be Thursday. I just can't do it tomorrow, so we wanted to get it in rather than postpone it.
Yeah. Did you postpone it before we mentioned it on Dean Du's show? Because I
did
missed
postpone
that.
it. Yeah,
You did.
I did.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I postponed it to next next week. But listen, this is fine. We get it in. You know, it's another notch in the belt, so to speak.
Whatever works. If I'm able to do
Yeah.
it, here.
Yeah.
Tonight's better for me than tomorrow.
It is. The hot super side goes perfect. There you go. Yeah, right. Yep. So if you get this wine and you like spicy food, hot food, this will go perfect with it.
You're good. Yeah, so you're good.
So
All right, I think it's good.
So yeah, so this is a quick one. You know, not much to discuss here. It is what it is, and
Now you'll tag it with this wine hashtag.
Yep.
Because that's
I will
where
hashtag it. Yeah.
that's where it gets seen.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how it goes.
And look, what we're really doing is we're exposing people to a new type of wine because most people don't know anything about this. That's what's cool about this is that if people watch this video, they're going to see a new wine, a wine that they're probably not familiar with. So, you know, try it out.
It's true because people are a creature of habit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right. Absolutely.
You know, I've been sipping at the shorts, the partials that we have left over.
Mm-hmm.
Like during the week, if I have,
Yeah.
class, I'll have what we had. You know, pepper jack. Yeah, probably.
JJ, you saw the short. Yeah. Listen, I didn't expect any. I'm really surprised Gianni was able to get it. I mean, he probably was thinking ahead, but you know, we just pulled this afternoon. We said, let's do it today. So I didn't expect anybody to have it.
And I got it today.
Pepper jack cheese. Yes, Adam. Yes. Pepper jack cheese is one of the recommended cheeses for this.
But wait a minute. You saw me in the wine store, the first wine store. You didn't say anything. Or did you?
Oh, I did. It was all chaos on that on that show. It was total chaos. I couldn't say. You couldn't hear me.
Okay. So when I came back on after I got the Stulenas, that's when you said it.
Yeah.
Second time.
Yeah. Yeah. Mikey was on there and he was like going a mile a minute. So you couldn't get a word in edgewise.
He is something, huh? He's great.
Let's see. JJ says, "We should take your advice because you don't favor white." Oh yeah. You're right. Gianni's not a big white guy, but
Hold on 1 minute. 1 minute.
He's okay with this.
Hello.
Let's see. Oh, Bella, listen. Decoy is an excellent producer of wine. Decoy makes different ranges of wine. It's a producer, so they make high end, they make medium range, and I think they make some low price. I'm talking price wise, but it's excellent. I've never had a Decoy that wasn't bad. Pinot Noir they make Cabernet. I'm trying to think what else they make. They make a blend. It's a good company. It's a good producer of wine. Decoy from California. So I would recommend Decoy definitely.
Good.
Hey,
Mikey's nuts.
Yeah, that was a great show, Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's hilarious. He's funny. But yeah, so that's about it, guys. It's this was a quick one.
Yep.
Hope you learned something from it, and if what we described is something you'd like, go out and try it. It's not that expensive.
Yep.
And see what you think.
It's just 30 minutes, nice in and out.
Yeah.
Did your Without the introduction, you take about 5 minutes off of it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
So when you do those introductions, you got about 5 or so minutes.
Yeah, I mean, and the reason I do that is so that people could come into the chat. I don't want to start without people there, so I play the music at the beginning and then.
No, then your little bit about the grapes, the one you typically do.
Oh, that stuff. Yeah. Sure.
So
Yeah.
that is,
Yeah.
between the introduction and the grape
Mhm.
description, you got about 7
Mhm.
to 10 minutes. So that's good.
Right.
So that would be right. That would be normal.
Yep. Absolutely. Let me see some. Oh, Big Bones. I tried Barolo Saturday night. They were excellent. Yeah, Barolo is an excellent wine. Excellent. It's probably my favorite red wine, Barolo. So, I'm not surprised that you liked it. It's, yeah, you can. It's kind of expensive, but you can. Hold on one second.
Johnny's crazy. Go ahead, do your thing. Yeah, he can shut his camera off. Does he know? If he wanted to. Oh, he knows how to do it. Yeah. We're muted, right? Yeah. We're muted, right? Okay. Yeah. Gerard, it's all right. This is a quick show, 30 minutes. This was a simple one. We didn't go too far with it. We got right into it. We did the tasting, and that's where we're
Yeah,
at, Gerard.
back. Yeah, Gerard, don't worry about it, please. Please don't worry about it. It's a white wine. You can watch it if you want, and maybe I don't know if your wife. I know your wife drinks wines. I don't know if your wife likes white, but this is the type of white that you would drink to be refreshing, to be like in the summer when it's hot. It's definitely something you chill it. It's definitely something to go with. She might want to try it, and it's not expensive.
No, it was good, Gerard. I liked it. We liked it. It was good. It has a purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big Bone said he spent around 30, 35 for that bottle that he got. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, Barolo is not cheap though. That's the issue.
Oh.
If now here's the thing, I'll say this, Big Bones. If you're going to go back for Barolos, don't. There are some cheap ones out there. Do not drink them. They're not good.
So that makes a difference.
I've drank. It does with the Barolos. It does. At least that's been my experience. Yeah,
interesting.
Like I've had $18 or $19 Barolos, and they were not good. But
really,
yeah, $27 and up is what you're going to have to pay for a decent Barolo. And I don't know why that is. I haven't figured out why that is, but I don't know. I think they're cutting something out of it to get the price down. Whatever they're doing a little bit differently to get the cheaper prices, and you're missing something in it. They're missing something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe that one's not meant to be high speed production.
No, it's not. I mean, it's traditionally
Possible.
It was always called the wine of kings because it was expensive and only the upper class would drink it in like medieval times. Like Barolo was made for the rich. So,
yeah.
So I don't know what they're doing to it to try to make it more mass appeal, but it's not working. At least for my palate, it's not working. I've had some terrible Barolos that were cheaper.
Yes, Bella, Stu Leonard's does give you good information. But I will tell you, the Bottle King has a lot of them on the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have them mixed standing up and laying down.
Yeah.
It's a matter of real estate.
Yep.
They can't lay them all down.
Yeah. Hi, Patty, by the way. Patty joined us. I hear what I say. Like, I love Bottle King, number one, because it's near me, but also because it has a wide selection. When you go in there, they have everything's broken down by country.
I know, it's crazy.
They have every country imaginable. They have, they have New Zealand, they have Australia, they have French, they have Portugal, they have Spain, they have Austria. Like, where do you find an Austrian wine? They had,
and it's separated nicely. Nicely too.
Absolutely. Yep. So whatever they're doing over there, they're doing it right from a wine lover's perspective. It's a good place to go, and they always have sales too, which is good. They're always like downgrading prices for certain, whatever the reason. You can get bargains there that if you go to a normal liquor store, they're not going to cut prices. Bottle King will cut prices, and you'll get a bargain here and there.
And Stu Leonard's has good pricing too.
Yeah, Stu Leonard's will cut prices too. Yes.
You don't have one by you, but
I don't have one by me. No. and here's the only thing I don't like about either one of those, Bottle King or Stuart Leonard's. They buy in a set, and when it's gone, it's gone. In other words, like they don't rebuy a particular type of wine usually. They'll a wholesaler will come in and say, I've got this wine, and they'll say, oh cool, I like that, let's get that. But then they don't refill it. Like I've gone back there to try, say, I really like this wine, I want to get it. Well, we don't carry that anymore.
Wow.
So they're always changing what they carry. So it's hard to go back there if you like something.
Wow.
Unless it's like the generic wines that you know. If it's like Woodbridge,
like Barefoot, they all have them.
Barefoot, they have those. Those are always going to be there. But for like the unique wines like this, I'll bet you that this will be gone from Bottle King within a month, and you'll never see it again. Maybe, I mean, unless something else happens, but you won't see it again.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I don't know why that is, but it is. So
wow. Interesting.
Case price, I don't know. Big Bones, that's a good. It could be. It could be case. I don't know. Yeah. And JJ, what are you saying here? Whiskey from man, beer for my horses. We'll see about the sweet Spanish wine. It's not really sweet though, JJ. I want to be clear on this. It's fruity, but it's not like sweet. It's not.
It's fruity.
Yeah.
It's fruity. It's not really sweet. No. It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. Joey Melrose, how are you, my friend? Thank you for joining. Wow, we're getting everybody stopping in. That's awesome. Everybody stopping in.
How many?
Well, right now we have 12, but it's been going up and down. I've been watching it. It's been going up. It was up to like 16, 17, but we're getting like a constant 12, in here.
Well, 12 can be actually 36, just so you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll bet you like when I end this, I'll go back and the views will probably be in the 40s. We'll probably be in the 40s. Yeah,
exactly. But these things will get watched. This goes into an algorithm. You're going to get watchers that watch.
And that's the other thing. That's a good point, because I'll see that like throughout the week, like the week will go by, the views will go up, will continue to go up over the week, and it'll probably level off at 90, something like that, 90, but it'll get up to 90. So more people will watch it after than are watching it now. More people will come back and watch it. Yeah.
40 seconds, and it counts as a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I think something like that.
Yeah, something like that, right? There's a video on that on YouTube.
So that's where the catch is in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you do your opening, and that's great. But for typical content creators, they got to come in talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I pause. I hesitate. I don't care about growing and everything. So I do my bullshit in the beginning. Are we live? Knock, knock, knock. Can you hear me? All that bullshit. But they tell you to get right into your topic.
Yes.
What they don't tell you, unfortunately, is there is a delay. I missed the beginning of Todd Fathers. I missed the beginning of Ralph's because there is a delay.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody this. Hang cool for about 15 seconds. Yeah. Because we missed the first couple of sentences. It might not sound like a lot, but you're setting up your show in that first sentence.
Yeah, sure. I mean, and think about it. They're telling you that because they're talking, and I think they're talking primarily from a pre-record because they want you to do pre-records. So in a pre-record, they're telling you immediately do the hook, right? Because there's no delay on a pre-record. People are going to stop. When they start it, they're going to see it, right? There's no delay there. Right. On the live, there's the delay. So that's probably where it comes from.
They prefer pre-records.
Yeah. Yep.
But we like some of us like the personality aspect of the live interaction. Right.
And with the pre-records, we're not going to have this interaction with people in the chat. That's the bottom line. You're not going to have that, and most people will watch a pre-record and they're not going to comment in the chat. They're not going to comment on the video. You get maybe 4 or 5 comments on a video. You're not going to get interaction like you're getting here. Not going to happen.
That's 100% correct.
Yeah. Smack the like. Thank you guys. Smack the like if you can.
That is right. That makes a lot of sense because most of the watchers have already gotten their comments are here already.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you for joining, Nance.
Hello, Nancy.
No ice, as you can see. There is no ice in this wine. Learn.
Adam,
Learn.
Adam, yeah, there's no ice. Adam, that is correct because they are talking already. And I try to tell everybody I know, give it some time. I think Ralphie did it today. He said, "Let's see who comes in. Let's see if I get anybody in. Let's see who's popping in." I do the same thing. So yeah,
Yes, JJ, thank you. You do. You're right.
yeah,
You
yes,
comment for the creator. Yes,
definitely,
exactly.
because that's how YouTube recommends you out
Hmm.
based on the interest. We're learning. We're learning. We're all learning.
Yeah. Every day is a learning experience
So
around
Adam,
here.
that's a good observation. That is correct. They're already talking. That's why Adam, you'll hear me say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'll say, "What number did you hear me at? Hear me?" And they'll say 3, 2, 1. Some will say 5.
Hmm. So now, the danger with this wine, I'll tell you guys,
What?
the danger with this wine, you could get drunk on it pretty easily because you just start, you just drink it. You don't think about it, and you continue to drink it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you don't taste the alcohol, right? You don't taste like
Oh
you don't
no,
taste
no,
like the
no, no,
burn.
no,
No, you don't get any of that.
no,
So
no. You're not. That's correct.
yeah,
That's right. But like you said, you don't drink wine to get drunk. So
exactly, absolutely. I'm just saying that's a danger if you start drinking this and not think about it. You might think it's like soda or like juice or something, and it's not. It's not. So,
well, I'll
but
have an early night tonight. I'll relax early tonight.
mhm.
I'm not doing any shows or anything. I'm just gonna relax, and that is it.
Nice.
Nice.
I will be Don McHugh. How are you, my friend? Um, are, what are you drinking? A cooler? No, we're not drinking a wine cooler. No.
Wow, that's crazy.
Um, yeah. So you went out last night, right?
I didn't
Did
go.
you? Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't go.
go. Okay. All right. Yeah.
It wasn't too many people. I didn't feel like going.
Yeah.
After
Now,
I did my show, I said I start work at 4 o'clock. I
yeah.
know what's going to happen if I go out. I'll end up out till 2 o'clock. I'll be a mess for 3 days
No, I don't blame you.
because it won't just be an hour. You know,
Right. Yep.
how can
I
it
mean,
be?
I'll tell you, it was a nightmare picking up at Terminal C. Terminal C is a disaster. It is. It's all gridlocked. It's awful. Oh, they got to redo that terminal the way they did A because it's a disaster.
No, A is newly built.
Yeah. Oh, right. That's right. That's right. It's the new one. You're right.
They're
Yeah.
rebuilding everything. You
Yeah.
you see how wide you come in, so nice,
Yes. Yep.
and all the lanes. There's no cut-ins. Everything is
No.
just nicely done. So that's what
Yep.
they're doing for all 3 terminals eventually.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm
Yeah, because it sucked.
contracted to do.
It
Oh boy,
sucked.
I'm contracted to do an evening show. Nah, not tonight.
Yeah, Don keeps telling me how I'm contracted too. Like he said I'm going to have a contract violation for not doing it tomorrow on the Thursday. So, but we got it in. We got it in. I lived up to the contract.
You did a day early. Yep. But it's good. We
Yes,
got it
yes.
done.
A is amazing. Yes, A is nice.
Yeah, they did a good job. I can't believe you. They flew out of A and into C, huh?
Yep, that's where the flight came in to see. Yeah, yep.
Wow, interesting. Really interesting. All right. Well, I think we're good.
We are. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who jumped in on this at the spare of the moment. It's greatly appreciated because we know it's normally Thursday. So
We decided this at like 5 o'clock to do this.
Yeah, right. It was literally last minute. Literally
It
last
was.
minute. So
All right, log me out and do your
yep.
goodbyes, and I'll talk to you in a little
Alrighty.
bit. Bye.
All right, guys. So just to sum it up real quick. Burgas, Albariño, great wine for fruit, tons of fruit in it. Not sweet, but tons of fruit, low alcohol content, high acidity. Goes great with soft cheeses. We found out that the cream cheese was great with it. Any type of soft cheese it goes great with. So if you're going to drink it, do that. Perfect for a summer wine. And like I said, the official Albariño day is August 1st, the middle of summer. So it says something about the wine. You know what it means. They know what it really. This is a refreshing wine. It's something that you're going to drink when it's hot to refresh yourself, and you could drink it with spicy foods. As we saw, Gianni was eating some hot Supersod, which was perfect. Worked very well with it. So I would recommend it. It's not the greatest, but it's good. It's a good wine. I would get it again for those specific purposes. And that's it. Again, it's from Spain. It's going to be a little bit cheaper because it's from Spain, which is good. Why not take advantage of that? Spanish wines have a wide range, of course, but a lot of them are cheaper than, say, Italian or French wines. So take advantage of it if you can. And that's about it for today. So I really appreciate everybody who jumped in at the last minute to learn a little bit about Albariño. Try new wines. That's what I always say. Try new wines, expand your palate, and go on a wine adventure. So with that, I'm going to say good night. And thank you again so much for joining. And remember, smash the like button on the way out. If you haven't done so already, it's always appreciated. And build the guild. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.